Imagine a world shrouded in darkness, where the night belongs to predators and survival is a constant struggle. Now, picture a spark, a single, flickering flame that would forever change the course of human history. This wasn't just any fire. This was fire tamed, controlled, and wielded by one of our earliest ancestors, Homo erectus. For millions of years, fire was a terrifying force of nature, a destructive blaze that sent all creatures running. But around 2 million years ago, something incredible happened. Homo erectus, a species with a larger brain and a curious spirit, began to see fire not as a threat, but as an opportunity. They didn't just run from the flames. They learned to approach them, to understand them, and eventually to control them. This was the single most important technological revolution of the ancient world. How did they do it? The first steps were likely opportunistic. They might have collected embers from a lightning strike or a wildfire, carefully nurturing them and keeping them alive. Picture a small group huddled together, feeding sticks to a precious flame, their faces illuminated in the dark. This flame was their lifeline. It provided warmth against the biting cold, allowing them to expand into cooler climates beyond their African homeland. It kept saber-toothed cats and giant hyenas at bay, transforming terrifying nights into periods of relative safety. The campfire became the first true home, a social hub where stories were shared and bonds were forged. But the real game changer was cooking. Before fire, our ancestors spent a huge amount of their day chewing tough, raw plants and meat. Cooking food with fire did something magical. It unlocked nutrients, making food easier to digest and far more energy-rich. This dietary upgrade was like a supercharger for the human brain. The extra calories and reduced chewing time fueled the growth of the very organ that would allow us to think, create, and innovate on a scale never seen before. Cooked food didn't just nourish our bodies. It nourished our minds and set the stage for the evolution of modern humans. The evidence for this is scattered across the globe. Archaeologists have found ancient hearths, charred animal bones, and heat-treated stone tools in sites from Africa to Asia. These discoveries paint a vivid picture of a species that had truly integrated fire into its daily life. At Gesher Bennett Yaakov in Israel, a site dating back nearly 800,000 years, scientists found clusters of burnt flint alongside seeds, and would suggesting that these early humans weren't just using fire, but were systematically controlling it in a specific location. They had created a campsite, a kitchen, a workshop, all centered around the hearth. This mastery of fire also allowed Homo erectus to reshape their environment. They could use it to clear forests for living space or to drive animals into traps for hunting. Fire became a tool, not just for survival, but for engineering the world around them. It was the first time any species had harnessed such a powerful natural force on a large scale. This control gave them an unprecedented advantage, enabling them to thrive in diverse ecosystems and become the first truly global human species. From that first brave ancestor who dared to capture a flame, a legacy was born. The fire of Homo erectus did more than just cook food and ward off predators. It sparked social connection, fueled brain development, and ignited the very idea of technology. It was the heart of the first communities, the light that pushed back the darkness, and the engine of human progress. Every time we light a stove, gather around a campfire, or simply switch on a light, we are connected to that ancient moment of discovery. The story of Homo erectus is a powerful reminder that sometimes all it takes is a single spark to change the world. Thanks for watching. If you were fascinated by the story of our fiery ancestors, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more journeys into our deep past. See you next time.